Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Memorial High School, where the Goffstown Grizzlies are taking on the Manchester Memorial Crusaders. My name is Scott Gross, and I'm joined by Bob Bartolucci. So, Bob, we're pregame here before the tip-off, and there's a couple of – this is a big matchup for Goffstown. Manchester is coming in – Memorial is coming in with a 13-3 record. Goffstown is 12-6. So I think this was going to be a tough bout for Goffstown. I mean, there's some so you come in with a team with only 3 losses.
This team is there's no quit in them. They're a really good team. So we're certainly going to need good performances from all of our girls tonight.
And I was thinking, there's no doubt that Memorial is going to try to stop, Goffstown's leading scorer, Kelly Walsh. And really what that means is that's been the recipe for so many teams throughout the season. It just puts a lot more pressure on the other players for Goffstown to score.
Right. Yeah, it showed. We beat Portsmouth the other night, and it was mainly on the strength of 2 of the other girls stepping up. Livy Brennan in the first half, I think, did a lot to carry the team, and you had Shannon Gifford playing great, stellar defense, and we need more of that tonight.
I think the keys for the game for me are going to be a couple of things. One is going to be on the defensive side. They've played outstanding defense so far the last 3-4 games. The other big key is who is going to score. And I think the scoring is going to have to come some other than Kelly Walsh, and whether that's Emma Strong, whether that's Dougherty, Gifford, but there's got to be some points scored other than Kelly Walsh.
Right. Exactly. And I mean, that's going to be the secret to them moving on in the playoffs. And it's going to be also what they're going to have to do to move on even after tonight's game. But you got to get through one game at a time in the playoffs. And you're right, they're going to need more than Kelly scoring all the baskets tonight.
So the other interesting thing is, how quickly is Coach Largy going to go to his bench? So in the past, he has really gone, pretty far with his starting 5. But most recently, the freshman Ava Winterburn has seen a whole lot more action, and so has Emily Peterson.
Right.
And those two give you some good, strong rebounding, as well as some point scoring. So we're going to take a little break here, and there'll be the national anthem. We'll come back for the tip-off. All right, folks, we are back to action here at Manchester Memorial for NHIAA Girls Basketball Tournament action, Division I.
Pretty good crowd here tonight.
Yeah, a very good crowd. We are not live. We are going to be on tape delay.
That's true.
We don't have the ability to do that. That said, though, our starters for Goffstown are going to be Kelly Walsh, number 1. Shannon Gifford, number 2, Emily Dougherty, number 3, Liv Brennan, number 4, and Emma Strong. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Makes it pretty easy on us.
Right.
For Manchester Memorial, let's see what we've got. Number 23, Lyric Grumblatt. Number 11, Elizabeth Barrientos. Number 22, Tamara Gould. Number 12, Janessa Brunette, and the young lady who is bent over, I don't know what her number is. I think that might be Bartnicki. Number 5, and that would be Jessica Carrier. So Memorial controls the tip. They're in white. Goffstown is in maroon. Ooh. And she splits Goffstown's defense. That was number 12, Janessa Brunette.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful play.
She went right in.
It's not often that Liv Brennan has the height advantage on a defender, but she does tonight.
Ooh, Emma Strong.
Emma Strong
nice
with a beautiful move.
Yeah, nice sky hook by Emma Strong. And like we said, Scott, we're going to need scorers to go around. So
Right, so it's not
if
really
Emma
going to be.
can get hot, that'd be good.
Yeah, I think for Goffstown, I think the key is stopping that dribble penetration. Dougherty, good defense, but she gets called on the foul. That looked pretty good. And unfortunately, she got called for the foul.
So Tamara Gould will go to the line.
So Gould will be shooting 2 free throws. She misses her first. And it's her second, and that's in. So Memorial leads 3-2 early on in the first. And Memorial is playing a man-to-man.
Yep, it looks like they're playing man.
And looks like Kelly Walsh unable to finish that one. I think it's going to be a really key matchup, Walsh and number 12.
Yeah.
Long three,
And that's
in and out.
Janessa Burnett,
Rebound. Great rebound by Shannon Gifford.
one of the Crusaders captains. She looks like her job's going to be to watch Walsh tonight.
Yeah. So now they're switching up. So they're putting Janessa Brunette on Walsh.
Right.
5 second. Five-second call. That was a pretty quick 5-second call, too, in my opinion.
Seemed like it might.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Well, if they're consistent, that'll be fine, but
Playing point is Jessica Carrier for Memorial. Emma Strong on number 11. That would be Elizabeth Barrientos. And switch up.
and I don't know who their leading scorer is, Scott.
Number 22 with a long three.
Oh, in and out.
Rebound by Dougherty. Nice rebound.
Oh, Emma Strong.
That's tipped, so you're good.
Liv Brennan did a good job.
And that was a
grabbing
tip. It wouldn't have been a backcourt anyway.
Well, Brennan with a three.
And she
hit
makes it.
That's nice.
And that's one of the keys that we talked about is that if Liv Brennan can produce on the offensive side, that will be a big help to Goffstown because that'll free up Kelly Walsh.
Right. Yep. And they'll have to respect her shot. That's true.
Travel.
Oh, yes.
Travel on number 11, Elizabeth Barrientos. So Goffstown leads 5-3 early on in the first. Now they're playing.
Yep, they're playing.
They're pressing a little bit.
Sort of a soft press.
Yep.
Walsh with the ball.
But she.
Beautiful layup. Kelly just went in, split the defenders.
Yeah, it was very similar to what the Memorial player did in her first layup. Good switch. Ooh, that's a push. That's
they got strong for that.
Yeah, but that was not a really good play by Emma. Emma plays super defense on that one. She clearly just pushed her from behind.
Yeah, I think she knows she did.
Yeah.
You know. So we're going to have to be disciplined, obviously, tonight. So.
So Goffstown is in a man. They've got some mismatches. Number 4, Brennan on 11. Barrientos is a mismatch.
Oh, height-wise.
Yeah.
But other than that, the Crusaders
now they just switched up.
Huge.
Nice pass, give and go. Number 23. That was Lyric Grumblatt. Beautiful pass. Look at had Dougherty on the wing.
Oh, Brennan.
Nope, that's way short.
Oh, Gifford driving in there for that
Yeah,
rebound.
but her foot was on the line, and there it'll be Memorial ball. But good hustle. There were 3 Goffstown players on the offensive glass. Oh, that's a push-off. Another one on, guess who?
Doherty.
Nope, number 5. That's her second. So you're going to see Winterburn go in, and that's a shame. So she picks up 2 quick ones.
Yeah, Emma Strong, yeah.
Yep. And that's number 22.
Yep, that's
Tamara Gould.
Tamara Gould, yep.
And she
missed a second. Yeah, she's going to get 3 shots.
She's getting 3. So Winterburn comes in for
Emma Strong.
And you can tell she's not too pleased picking up 2 fouls this early in a playoff game. That's another miss. Rebound.
Oh, Brennan, nice pass out to Doherty. Oh. In and out of Ava's hands.
But you know what, Doherty, that was a beautiful pass to Winterburn.
It was a very nice pass. Right idea. She had her head up all the way.
7-6 lead for the Grizzlies over the Crusaders early on here in the first. And we got a hold on Doherty. So this is problematic right now for Goffstown because both Doherty and Strong, 2 of their starters have 2 fouls. And we're going to see Peterson checking in. So Doherty's got to play a little soft. She can't pick up a third here. Okay, so Emily just did not play good defense on that one.
That puts the Crusaders ahead, 8-7.
Yeah, so Emily went and double teamed down low, and she just didn't attack on the perimeter. That's where she should have been. Sloppy pass by Gifford. This is called timeout if you're Goffstown.
And he looks like he's going to do it.
Timeout if you're Goffstown, and you have to do that because they're good call by Coach Largy because they were all out of sorts there.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's
I missed that last bucket. Who scored that last bucket from
22, which is Tamara Gould.
So she scored a ton.
Yeah. Well, we don't really know who it was. You guys are watching on TV. You'll see it.
Well, let's try to keep the stats, as best we can.
Yeah.
So that was going to Lyric Grumblatt, number 23. So it's a 10-7 lead for the Crusaders.
Yeah.
And interestingly, 4 fouls on Goffstown, none on Memorial. And it's like anything else. Sometimes these things happen in terms of, a little disparity in the fouls. And now looks like the Crusaders are going to press again.
Yeah, we just don't want to get sloppy here, and I'm really nervous about these cross-court passes. But
they're trapping Walsh. But no one is moving. See, this is just another unforced error. It goes off Gifford's hands, but no one is moving on the Goffstown Grizzlies.
Yeah, the only one who was moving was Kelly Walsh.
Kelly Walsh. Everybody is remaining stationary around the perimeter, and you're not going to win that way. You got to set your screens. Wow.
Oh, foul on them.
That was a tremendous play by Gifford.
It was a great
who slapped
play.
It off, who rejected it right off of the Memorial player. So again, they're going to press. You got to dribble up.
And that was Elizabeth Barrientos going in. Gifford denied her. Oh, Gifford, nice pass to Peterson.
Horrible pass.
Horrible pass Peterson made.
And now Gifford push. Yeah, so this is just not a great start for the Grizzlies. So, that's a ticky-tack foul.
We're up to 5 fouls now.
Yep. Yeah, and you've got
2.5 minutes to go in the first.
In the first, and they're going to be in the bonus like really fast. Nice give and go. Brunette. So now it's a 5-point lead.
Walsh for a 3, a long 3, and she hits it. And God knows we needed to hit it.
Tapuzoglu's going to be checking in.
Most likely for Gifford, I'm guessing.
12-10 Crusaders. That's a moving screen on 12, and they're not calling it. So Brunette has 8 points, but she's not holding her screen.
Gifford to Peterson. And again, the Goffstown's got to start moving a little bit. Emily's shooting a 3, and she hits it. 14-13. We're being bailed out by these threes, Scott.
Right, the three-pointers are keeping Goffstown in the game right now, but watch number 12. She sets a screen, but she doesn't hold it.
Barrientos going in.
Travel.
Got her for a travel. That's the second time she's been hit with that. So Tabuzoglu's coming in for Ava Winterburn.
A lot. She smiles, so Tapuzoglu smiles when she gets her name called. It was like, I don't know, it was kind of butchered pretty good. Peterson's got to do a better job there on that inbounds, on that pass.
Yeah, Emily's having a little trouble with some of the passes tonight.
Yep, she's got to stay focused. But see, you're not doing anything. When you just run across the court, you're not doing anything. You're not setting any screens.
Now what? Oh, okay, finally. It's going against the Crusaders. Ryan Morin for a push.
Right. And that was barely a push, by the way.
Well, it was, but we'll take what we can get. They are being a little ticky-tacky tonight.
I would agree.
I would rather let them play.
Yep.
I think the Portsmouth game had good flow to it because the refs were letting them play a little bit. Oh, Walsh.
See,
tried to get it into Gifford.
But Walsh had Gifford like 3 seconds before that. So Kelly, a screen was set for Kelly by Gifford. Gifford went to the hole, but she didn't see her. She should be able to take her. That's a push. They're calling everything tonight.
Number 4. That's Ryan Morin again for the Crusaders.
See, you know, I don't know. I think you happen to be right, Bob. I think this is a little too ticky-tacky. You got to let them play a little bit.
Right.
So 13 checks in. Paige Tebow.
And we're in the last 30 seconds. Livy with another 3. Oh, just hit the backboard. So the Crusaders are bringing it down with about 20 seconds left. Long 3. That was not a good idea to take
15
that shot.
seconds. This will be one last shot.
Yeah, they should have killed the clock. The Crusaders might have made a mistake there, so now it's important that Goffstown makes them pay for it. Walsh puts one up. Oh, misses. Out of bounds.
Goffstown's ball. Nope.
About a half a
It's
second
going to be Memorial
left.
with 0.7 seconds.
And that'll
Wow,
do it in the
good
first
arm.
quarter. Well, I'll tell you, Scott, the score is 14-13 Crusaders, but I think it's safe to say we're lucky to be this close in the game.
That is not safe to say. That would be very accurate to say in the sense if it weren't for the three-pointers by Walsh, Brennan, and Peterson, this would be a much different ball game right now. Goffstown has played flat. Emma Strong got called for, I would call one cheapy foul, one not so cheapy foul. But she's sitting on the bench, and she's a starter. Same thing with Dougherty. So you've got two of your starters in a bit of foul trouble.
And I think it's been sloppy.
Yeah.
Some of the passes have been really sloppy with Goffstown. And,
so we have a very unique perspective here. We can actually see the bench. We usually are not in that position, and you can see perhaps some of the things that we're diagramming. Yep.
So it's hard to get all the angles right here with the cameras.
Yeah.
Again, GTV does a good job of doing this, but, this production sometimes isn't as easy as you would think.
I would agree.
Logistics of going to different locations, trying to set up the camera where you're going to not have poles in our way. And
so inbounding it will be Walsh over to Brennan. 14-13 Crusaders over the Grizzlies as we start the second, and a give and go.
Walsh comes out with it up high. Again, nobody's
but
moving.
But see, you can't have – the spacing is just atrocious.
Oh. And there's going to be a foul, I think, called on number 22, Tamara Gould, for the Crusaders. But it's not going to be a shooting foul.
No, the spacing for Goffstown, you've got you got Gifford like literally like 3 feet from Brennan, and you can't do that.
Well, you also had a lot of standing around too. I mean, you had need a lot more.
Liv
movement.
needs to be more careful on those inbound passes. She tries to like thread the needle on a perfect pass, and
ooh, Gifford makes a pass to Buzaglu out to Brennan for a 3. Nice 3, Brennan, and she was a good 8 feet off the foul, off the 3-point line.
well, this
So
is
that
what
was
we
a long
talked about.
3.
That's what we talked about, Bob. There's got to be other scoring. Foul on number 1.
Number 12. It's going to be a number
No.
12 for the
Oh.
Crusaders, Jessica
Oh.
Brunette.
Okay.
She's the one that went into Walsh.
Well, I'm surprised they called that because that's been going on for like the first quarter, and so they didn't call anything on that.
Yeah, it was a moving pick.
It was a moving pick, but they haven't called moving picks.
So again, they're playing that kind of half-court press, the Crusaders.
That's a foul.
And now Gifford will go to the line. So that's going to be a
Yeah,
number
number
5,
five, right?
Jessica Carrier.
Yep. So in a very short period of time, the referees have evened out the fouls,
Yes.
right? So it's 5 team fouls for both teams. Gifford to go to the line shooting 2.
And now that they're evened out, Scott, I would have advised the referees just let them play a little bit.
Oh,
I don't know. Gifford did everything but put that in.
yeah.
It hit all sides of the rim,
The backboard.
and she sunk the second one. So that puts the Grizzlies up 17-14 early in the second. And now the Crusaders are coming down with it. And again, nice crowd here, Scott.
Yeah, I would agree.
Saturday night.
Good pass out to number 11. Foul on
looks like she's-
Gifford. But she, you know what? That was
she
a
stepped
foul.
out.
I mean,
Number 2, Gifford. So now Gifford's up to 2. And Ava Winterburn's going to check back in for Shannon.
but that was not a good foul, Bob. I mean,
No, you're right.
wasn't smart. Goffstown is in foul trouble because they've got their key players.
Yeah, all with at least 2 fouls on 3 of the starters. Ooh, a long 3 by number 23. That's Lyric Grumblatt.
She's a shooter.
And
You got to
that-
know who your shooters are. Grumblatt is one of them.
And that ties up the game now. Winterburn over to Brennan. Oh,
She traveled, I thought.
Winterburn, long
That's an
3.
air ball.
Yeah.
Winterburn, you got to hit rim something.
Well, she had time to get in closer, I
Yeah.
think.
So it's a tie game, folks, with 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. Key to the game here is Goffstown's got foul trouble on 3 of their 5 starters with 2 fouls each.
On the plus side of the ledger, we are getting scoring from more than just Kelly
Beautiful
Walsh.
drive by number 22, Tamara Gould.
And timeout Crusaders, so they're going to take the
Well, you know
full.
what? That's actually a good thing for Goffstown because I was really under the impression here that Goffstown was going into another one of their little slides.
Yep.
So that worked out really well for them. So we've got a basketball genius sitting next to you, Bob.
Basketball
Tap
genius.
him on the shoulder.
We have
We've
a basketball
got a
genius.
basketball genius who can help us tonight on some of this.
Oh, why don't you tell the audience who the genius
Ryan
is?
Cowett is here, the boys basketball coach, the guru of Goffstown. He's going to try to break this. Maybe we'll sub him in for you.
No,
Yeah.
I think he should sub in
We'll
for you.
tap you out, Bob,
You're making a
and
lot
we'll
of
bring
mistakes
in
tonight,
Coach
Scott.
Cowett to give us some color commentary.
This has not been your best performance, Mr. Gross.
Great crowd here at Memorial as they take a 19-17 lead. Walsh, long 3.
Oh, Emily
But
Peterson,
Peterson's
great
in the
job on
scrum.
the rebound. Over to Brennan, and then Winterburn comes down with it. Puts it up. She get it again.
And fouled.
Puts it up a second time and gets the
wow.
foul.
Winterburn with
What
an
a
offensive
shot.
rebound.
I'll tell you, Ava's really good at these dramatic baskets. She makes these impossible.
So she'll go to the line
to make it a
to
three.
make it a 3, yeah.
And the thing is, she got a rebound twice.
I know.
She got her own rebound twice. And Brennan also went in there and got a rebound, jumping up. And Peterson comes down with it over to Tapuzoglu.
But she's trapped.
Out to Ava.
She traveled. Yeah. She got to calm down. The freshman needs to calm down a little bit. She's contributing big time.
She really doesn't think she traveled.
But she did travel. And now you're going to see Kendra Cooley coming in for Winterburn. Yeah, she's got to control her emotions a little bit more. She's playing awesome. And a good job by having her sit next to the coach. Long three. Long rebound. Another 3 coming.
Arnettos comes down with it. Oh, they're going to. Brennan comes down with that rebound. That was Grumblatt taking 2 threes and missing
Liv Brennan has been playing a great game tonight.
Yeah.
She's protecting the ball. She's got 2 3-pointers. She's playing like a senior, no doubt.
And she's grabbed several rebounds, at least 3 rebounds.
Bad pass there, though. Luckily, that went off.
Once you know it, we're pointing her out. Again, more movement. We need more movement.
That's going to be 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
I think on that one, Kelly Walsh tried to do a little bit too much.
Well, I also think she wasn't getting any help. Nobody was moving.
Well, no one moves and no one's setting any screens for her, and that's a problem. You know, I think in this 5-out offense, it's great, but you got to cut through the middle to create dribbling lanes and passing lanes, and they're not doing that. Hands up if you're the defenders for Goffstown. So number 22,
Tamara Gould. Yeah, she's their main guard.
And number 5, good job by Tapuzoglu.
Carrier out to Grumblatt. Ooh, missed another 3. That's like 3 or 4 in a row she's missed.
Liv is just great job there.
Yeah, she did a great
dribbling.
Oh, Tapuzoglu out to Kendra Cooley. Olivia long 3.
That'll be a jump ball. Jump ball.
And Tapuzoglu jumped on that one.
And it'll be Crusaders ball. We've got an even game here, 19-19, with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Both teams playing well. A little bit nervous at times.
Yep.
Bob, thank you for pointing out the scoreboard that was a little closer.
Yeah, Scott straining.
And Tapuzoglu
to look through rafters and
will be called with that
baskets
foul on number 5, Jessica Carrier.
No, it's number 11. It's on. Oh yeah, on Tapuzoglu.
That should be Tapuzoglu.
Yeah, Tapuzoglu got the foul.
And now that is the 7th foul. It's a shooting foul anyway.
So Emma Strong's coming back in.
And she misses the first.
And she'll come in for Tapuzoglu. So Strong's got to be careful. She's got 2 fouls.
Yeah, but I think it's okay because if she gets her third, she comes out again. That's all. So that'll give the Crusaders a 1-point lead, and now they go into a press. Want to go to the middle.
Oh, Brennan.
Go all the way. Go all the way.
Oh.
Horrible. Emily Peterson wide open. Underneath the basket was
Kendra
Cooley, and Peterson just with an errant pass. You got to execute on those, Bob, because when you do break the press, you get a 2-on-1, and she had that.
Yeah, it was a bad pass.
Good defense by Cooley. 12 was wide open. No one saw her.
You can look at it for a minute. Sure.
Rebound by Peterson. You know, I'll tell you, Emma Strong, again, that's just this frustration there amongst the Grizzlies.
Oh.
In and out.
Oh, in and out by Tamara
But a
Gould.
rebound by the Crusaders, and they are getting a lot of loose balls and rebounds right now, folks.
Yeah, they're definitely outworking Grizzlies. That was almost a travel. Tamara Gould's got the ball.
Got a mismatch now, down low.
Oh, and she went right in. Oh, thank God she missed that. Yeah, the Crusaders seem to be getting more of the loose balls than we are, that's for sure.
As of late, yes. That's a foul, and that's a push, and that'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Brennan.
Yeah, and
that's number
against
12.
Jessica Brunette.
So 2 of the starters for the Crusaders, I shouldn't say that. Ryan Morin has 2, as well as Janessa Brunette. So Liv has 2 3-pointers, and she'll be shooting the 1-and-1. She misses.
So the Crusaders are coming back down.
And both teams are in the 1-and-1.
Oh, long 3. In and out 2. Emma Strong's got the rebound. Oh. Brennan kind of got tangled up with the feet of Jessica Carrier.
Sloppy.
Oh, they're letting her go right in. Oh, that was a travel, but she put it up. Oh, ill-advised pass by Brennan, and it was interception by Grumblatt.
It's a tip. There won't be a backcourt. No backcourt there.
It looks like Noelle Simmons is going to be checking in. There were some few bad passes here. Goffstown's playing really sloppy.
They seem a little nervous.
Walsh
Cheap foul. And that's a 1-and-1. That'll put 22 on the line.
Noelle Simmons is coming in for Brennan.
Yeah, you want to give – Brennan's running all over the court. You got to give her a little breather. So it's a 1-and-1 opportunity for, was it Tamara Gould?
Yep.
And she doesn't make it. And you can't grab the rebound. So.
Ooh, Simmons. Thought Simmons was going to grab that.
Like I said before, the last 3-4 minutes of play, the Crusaders have gotten most of the loose balls.
Right. And most of the game's been down on our end.
Good job by Noelle. That's a push. Gotta be careful.
Oh, Noelle Simmons comes down with that rebound, and then Emily Peterson settles it down.
No one's moving. No one is moving. You got to get 5 seconds.
Peterson puts one up. Oh.
Why do you need to put that up? You had plenty of time. And what was the rush? Can you tell me?
Well, no one was moving, so you didn't have much of a choice.
That was a tough one, folks.
Yeah, there should have been a. I really think the officiating is very inconsistent in this game. That was a foul now on Peterson. So now the Crusaders are up by 5. And you got
a box
Jessica
out.
Carrier on the
got
line.
A box. There we go.
She hit it.
All right, so we'll go over the last shot here. If you're Goffstown, you're down by 6. Again, no movement. You say no screens, no movement.
Yeah,
this is
Kelly's
just bad
all by
ball.
herself.
I'm sorry, but.
Oh, inside to Walsh, and she puts up a layup. 3 seconds.
Travel. You want more time on the clock, folks. Should be
they're never going to get that.
Well, you never know. If I were the coach, I would ask for more time.
Okay. So Brennan's going to go back in real quick for Kendra Cooley.
Well, you want your shooters on the court right now.
Brennan puts up a.
Yeah. We could have done better on that.
Half court.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, 21-25, but we're lucky to have it this close.
I would agree.
I think the Crusaders have, it's safe to say, they've outplayed the Grizzlies.
Goffstown only scored 8 points in that quarter, and the Crusaders up with 11. So with that, we'll take a little break, and we'll come back in the second half. And we are back for second half action. Bob was trying to take over all the duties, camera, all the announcing, but.
Well, no, I wasn't going to do anything technical. I just know how to talk.
So Goffstown trails by 4 as we enter into the third.
And we need more consistent play and less sloppiness from the Grizzlies if they want to come out of here with a win. Now, Brennan goes in and tries to put one up.
And I like that, though. The offense looked a little bit different there. They were at least flashing somebody down the paint, which was good. Mismatch. Dougherty on number 12. That would be Burnett.
Yeah, Burnett's a little taller.
So Goffstown starter still in the game. That was a walk.
Again, the officiating's been inconsistent.
I thought she traveled on that one.
Yeah, well, again, that's sour grapes. We got to play this game and win it. Livy and Walsh exchanged the ball. Oh, ooh. Kelly tried to go in for the layup.
She gets fouled by number 12.
Oh, that's Burnett.
And that's her third.
That's her third of the game.
And Kelly should go to the line shooting 2. And what's going on here? They're not going to. Are you serious? She was in the act of shooting, wasn't she?
I thought she was. I have no idea why they wouldn't call that a shooting foul. Like I said, these officials are not, the wisest 3 men I've ever seen.
There you go. There you go.
Emma Strong put one up.
There you go.
Nice
Emma
basket.
Strong. Beautiful job.
Right in the paint, wide open.
So maybe maybe Coach Largy had a mic on me during halftime. Because you got it. These girls got to move. Long 3.
Oh, thing it went off Grizzlies.
Gifford was not happy with that because she felt that the Crusader defender was over her back. And typically when the ball goes out of bounds in that situation, they give it to the defense.
Oh, Strong with a beautiful steal, cutting right in front of,
She gave it up. Oh, she got lucky.
No, it went off on the Crusaders. So Goffstown's ball, they'll inbound it. But she stepped right in front of Elizabeth Barrientos and stole that ball. Brennan.
Oh, what a good crossover.
Wow, I'm surprised that was back to Goffstown. It looked like it went off Livy all the way. But Livy didn't seem to think so.
Got to watch out there. Number 12 almost held Gifford. Good pick by Strong. Another good screen.
Walsh out to Brennan.
Got to be careful on those passes. See how at least they're cutting through the lane now?
Yeah, at least we're getting some movement.
Right.
Walsh with a 3, and she puts it in. That brings the Grizzlies within 1.
So Goffstown is within 1 point, Bob, and I think it's because there's more movement going into the paint. Good defense.
And
look at Gifford.
Gifford comes down with the ball with
Gifford's
the help
like,
of
I got it.
Strong. So the Grizzlies have outscored them 5-0 this quarter so far.
No, that's an air ball.
And Gifford gets it, and she puts it in under the basket. Strong play underneath by Gifford.
So Goffstown takes the lead, and the Goffstown crowd is kind of getting into it now.
It's been a while since we had a lead.
And Memorial might want to, if they don't make a bucket here, you might want to think about a timeout. No cheapy fouls if you're Goffstown. And that'll be on Dougherty.
I really thought that was another lousy call.
And that's her third. And that'll put Jessica Carrier to the line. So really, Goffstown needs to worry about Carrier, definitely Brunette.
And Grumblatt.
Yep.
Emily Peterson's checking in now. She'll go in for Dougherty.
Dougherty played good D. Yeah, Goffstown's got a box out here.
Held her to 1. Game's tied, 28-28. Oh, Brennan's going to shoot a 3.
Long rebound.
And Grumblatt came down. Oh, no. It's Burnett come down with it.
Peterson's got to move her feet. She's fast.
Oh, nice pass.
Charge. That's her 4th foul on Brunette. That is Brunette's 4th foul, folks.
So Ryan Morin's going to come in and replace her.
She's not happy. And that was a close one. That could have easily been a blocking foul. Now they're pressing. Someone's got to go to the middle, and that would be Walsh.
Outlet to Strong, but Strong mishandled the ball.
Yeah, I don't.
But we
in
still
my
got the ball back.
In my humble opinion, I think it's good for her to dribble a bit, but I think you've got a few good guards on the court. So now they're spread out, but they got to have movement here. No one is moving for Goffstown. You got to flash through the paint now.
Yeah, see early.
Charge on, that's Gifford.
They're going to call a block on Gifford. That was a bad call. That was how Gifford's in foul problems with 3.
Right. But they had success, Bob, when they were flashing players through the paint.
That's correct.
And
they
last
started
two,
the quarter
right,
really good, and then they've gotten away from it.
The last 2 possessions, that's a give and go.
Barrientos put
Gifford.
it up. Gifford comes down with it. Over to Brennan. Looks like Ava Winterburn's going to come back in for Strong.
You got 5 seconds. You got to.
Oh, Livy goes in, missed the layup there.
It'll be a wide open shot here.
Oh,
that's going to be a turnover.
Bad pass by Carrier.
Backcourt violation on the
they
Crusaders. We're tied 28-28 with 3:37 left in the third.
So Winterburn went in for Gifford.
So Gifford gets a breather. She's got 3 fouls. Both teams have 2 team fouls. Really big crowd here.
Yeah, it is a good-sized crowd.
At Memorial High School.
Saturday night here.
Nice job by Strong.
Gifford goes in for the layup. Oh.
How do so many bodies go down and nothing gets called? It's kind of amazing. Long 3, no good.
Strong
with the rebound.
Over to Winterburn. Good play by Strong.
That's what, you want to put the ball in your guard's hands. So you got to give it to Brennan to bring the ball up.
And Strong has been strong under the basket tonight, Scott.
She could take her right here.
Kelly with a 3, and she hit it.
Kelly Walsh with her 3rd 3-point basket, 2nd of this quarter. And now Goffstown leads by 3. Long 3, short. Rebound by Peterson. Gotta be careful not to travel, and she passed it off the back of a Crusader player. Oh no, that's on Strong.
Strong for that?
Yeah.
So that's going to be her 3rd.
I don't know if I like that one, but it doesn't matter what I think.
So that's going to bring Kendra Cooley back into the game. So we got 3 of our starters with 3 fouls each.
Right, and now Tapuzoglu is going to check in as well.
Tapuzoglu is pulling out Ava. I don't know if I agree with that one.
I don't either, but I don't get
really,
it.
you got to keep the freshman out there. She's been playing well, so I kind of don't know what Largy's thinking there. But
and 1-point lead for Goffstown.
You might be thinking Tapuzoglu's a little more
you only have 10 seconds.
Dependable defensively.
That's a foul on number 4.
Yeah, that's going to be her 3rd.
Her 3rd.
Ryan Morin. Still been a sloppy game, Scott, overall.
Yeah, well, you got to figure, that both defenses are pretty hyped up. They're playing aggressive, which forces the offense to go at a different speed. Oh, what a crossover dribble by
Livy Brennan,
yeah.
Livy is good. I want to tell you, when she's on and handling that ball, it's really fun to watch.
Cooley with the high screen.
Oh, Walsh with a nice pass into Kendra Cooley.
But she just kind of chucked that up. And
oh, Walsh goes in for the steal. Oh, they're calling Walsh for the foul.
Call.
That's
I'm
another
looking right
bad call.
now at
these refs are brutal. Absolutely brutal. It's like the 3 blind mice out there.
And they gave Walsh a foul on that. How? Yeah,
absolutely awful call.
You know, you're looking at the Goffstown sideline. They're like not happy with that one.
Now the officiating,
Long
this is a playoff game, and the officiating has not been good at all. Oh, Brennan, beautiful steal, cutting right in front of Grumblatt.
Foul
Oh,
on Grumblatt. That's her first.
great anticipation by Livy Brennan, intercepting that pass, Scott. She stepped right in front of her.
I tell you, the last few games, Liv Brennan, we got to give her a ton of credit.
Well, that's true.
She's playing really well.
You know, we were both a little critical of her earlier in the season.
During the season.
But she went through a tough spell, though, when there was a couple of weeks there, a few games where she was really sick and still playing.
And she misses her first. She's got 6 points tonight on 2 3-pointers.
And that doesn't tell the whole story, because defensively she's been really
She's been
phenomenal.
the floor general for the Grizzlies. Missed that one, too. Those hurt, you know. Goffstown leads by 1 with 1:35. Long three.
Oh, not coming down with the rebound hurts.
Yeah, it's not about tipping. You got to grab it.
Oh.
Long three by
Grumblatt. And Coach Largy is going to call a timeout.
And that's a good timeout by Coach Largy. I think he's got to give a breather to some of his players. So.
And reorganize them.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, this won't be the reason if this game does not end in the favor of the Grizzlies, but the officiating has been really poor.
I will tell you that
both ways.
I think they're calling it poorly both ways.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's why I said that wouldn't be the reason.
You know, officiating
these guys have
overall
to wake up.
It is challenging. I will say though that I've seen some pretty well officiated games lately at the high school level.
It's just not tonight.
This one, I think the hard part for some of these games is like, if you don't call anything and then you start calling stuff, and it's like just be consistent throughout the game so the players can adjust.
Yeah, these guys, you don't know what they're calling.
So now
I don't think they know what they're
Memorial's going to press again. Someone's got to come get the ball.
Peterson inbounds it to Brennan. Out to Walsh.
She can go the whole way if she wants.
Oh, yeah, she held up. I think she could have went in further. Tapuzaglu down in the corner. Oh, Walsh thought about going in.
Tapuzu's got to move to create space for Walsh. See,
I think Walsh had time to go in.
When she stays there, she does nothing for Walsh, right? Because you got to
go in, Kelly. Kelly's looking. Oh, they're double teaming her. Out to Tapuzaglu, over to Peterson. She thought about the three.
See, they don't have anybody on that
court.
It was tipped. They don't have players that can dribble, penetrate other than Brennan and Walsh on the court right now.
And that's going to be, I think. Oh, Grumblatt.
That should be a shooting foul. Now
and
Brennan's got to get these, or at least get one or two.
So you got Ava Winterborn and Doherty checking back.
Yeah, because you had defense on the floor just before. Right now, you got to put a little more offense on the floor.
Well, I think also, like you said, handling the ball.
Yeah.
Doherty does do that for you. So
but a good job by
Peterson
Cooley.
And Cooley are coming out.
So a good job by Cooley and Peterson while they were in there. And they did exactly what their role is. Their role is solid defense, and they did that. And that ties it up.
That's good.
33 all with 39 seconds left in the third.
So Livy hit both those shots, which was we needed.
That's a moving screen on 11. They don't call it.
Well, that's what I mean. The officiating has really been inconsistent, but Grumblatt
that
goes
was
in
a beautiful
and gets
play.
Easy layup.
That was beautiful by Grumblatt.
It was, but I think we made it a little too easy for her.
13 seconds left. Tapuzaglu, long three.
She chucked it up and hit it. She hit the three. Nice. 6 seconds left. The Grizzlies can't let them up. Don't let them in. Oh, nice play by number 22, Tamra Gould.
Who scored that one?
Tamra Gould, number 22, one of their senior captains.
So the Crusaders go into the fourth quarter with a 1-point lead. What a great game here at Memorial High School.
Yeah.
So now if I'm Coach Largy, I think I got to keep my starters on the court as much as possible. Substitute occasionally.
Yep.
But
Gifford checked back in, so
Yeah.
she'll be starting the quarter.
And right now, you don't worry about fouls. So you just got to.
I think really, Goffstown, they've made a few mistakes, just kind of careless plays. I think if we take care of the ball a little bit, the shooting seems to be coming, and I think, what we talked about earlier in the game or before the game started, Scott, more spread out offense rather than
Right.
Walsh getting all the points, and we've been getting some offense from other
places. The
places.
key for them is when they came out in the second half, they were cutting through the paint constantly, which then created the defenders to make decisions. Do I got to switch? Like when you just play that 5 out, the defender just stands there, Bob. They don't have to do much. And
Right.
they can play off their person and double up a Kelly Walsh. So that's the key. So the Crusaders will have possession into the fourth. Long
they're gonna go for a
three, and it's good by number
Grumblatt hit it.
23, Grumblatt. So somebody better play her because she's dominated the second half.
Yeah, they can't let her take the threes, that's for sure.
4-point lead now, and she should be able to take her. That's a foul on number 22. Cool, that's her second. That's the 6th-team foul for the Crusaders. And I do the same thing. I ISO on Kelly Walsh as best you can. Again, isolate on Walsh, so that means Gifford, that's it. See, that's what they're doing here.
Again, the Grizzlies are too close.
Oh my God, she's open way underneath. They didn't see her.
Oh, Brennan's going to go in. Oh,
Number 4.
Ryan Morin again.
I
That's
think.
going to be her. Is that her 5th or
Let's
4th?
see. Yep. That's her 4th.
That's her 4th, yeah.
So now that's the 7th-team foul. This would have been a shooting foul no matter what, but now Goffstown will be in the 1-and-1.
Grizzlies are down by 4. And now they're down by 3. Pulling Morin out, the Crusaders are, and putting in Laura Barnicki.
She hasn't played a whole lot, right?
No, she has not been out there that much. Oh, good. Livy hit them both. So
2-point
Grizzlies
lead
are
by
down
the
2.
Crusaders,
Yep.
and you gotta really pay attention to number 23 who has the ball right now.
Oh, Brennan almost had a steal in front of Gould.
She pushed off.
Yeah, but these refs don't even know what that is.
Jump ball, Grizzlies. Oh,
Wow, there's a wrestling match going on down there. Tapuzaglu and number
You know
11,
what?
that's Elizabeth.
good job by Tapuzaglu.
That was a very good job by Tapuzaglu.
Yeah. Not to say anything, but Ryan Cowette's in front of us. The girls seem to be jumping on the court a little bit more than the boys this season. But just saying on
Yeah.
the loose balls.
Well, it's coaching. It's all in the
It is.
coaching.
It is the coaching. We're only kidding, Ryan. He knows that. 2-point lead for the Crusaders. Now Walsh drives, and she gets fouled by number 22, Tamara Gould. That's
her third.
her third, team's 8th. So this is really critical because once you get to the double bonus, you're going to be shooting 2 in a very tight game.
Right.
With refs that are calling a lot of ticky-tack fouls. This could be good for the Grizzlies.
It will
And Walsh misses.
be. Strong's going to check back in for Tapuzaglu.
Hey, great job by Tapuzaglu.
It was a good job.
And,
good hustle.
She gets
Walsh hits the second one, so now it's the Crusaders by 1.
under
I think
6:45 to play.
keeping track of Grumblatt and Gould.
Long
Ooh,
three.
Long 3
Wow.
if she hit it. Oh, wow. Wow is right. That was
And I guess if you're going to hit that NBA three, good for you. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, Grumblat. Walsh takes a three. Oh, Strong gets the rebound. Oh, a little too hard on that.
She was wide open, too, with that shot. 4-point lead. Goffstown's got to get a stop here. You don't want to get down by too many points in the fourth. And somebody better stay on Greenblatt.
It looks like they're putting Walsh on her.
They're putting Walsh on her, but Walsh, you know, she gave her the NBA three, and she hit it, so.
Well, yeah, there's nothing you could do about that.
You can't do anything about that one.
Oh. Almost a misplay by the Crusaders. Unfortunately, Grizzlies couldn't capitalize on that.
And good job, good patience by the Crusaders here. Looking for a good shot.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of time. Oh. Well,
So really good patience by the Crusaders. They couldn't get execute anything there, but
Strong underneath, and she sunk it.
Good job by Strong. She
And
puts in
Largy
a bucket.
calls a timeout here.
And I think it's just to give his players a break. You want to calm them down
a little bit.
Calm them down a little bit. Give them a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, they definitely look like they're a little nervous tonight.
Yeah. But what a terrific game, right? I mean, two evenly matched squads.
Yep, it's been exciting to watch.
Yeah.
You got some good plays going on both ends. You know, some sloppiness on both ends, too. So 43-41, 5:15 left in the fourth quarter. And I think, like you said, the fouls might be the key.
Right.
You know, if you can force
we're in the 1-and-1 right here, so
I think the key is to force the ball underneath and then go to the line.
Three.
So, and she hits it. That's number 13, Paige Thibault.
That's her first bucket.
Yeah, and that puts them up
That's
by
a foul.
5.
That'll put her on the line.
Yep.
So that's a cheapy foul that Paige gave up, and that puts Gifford on the line shooting the 1-and-1. So the next foul will be the double bonus.
So we really like to.
You got so from here on out, you got to hit your foul shots.
You do,
or at least 80% of them.
Yeah, we could use them here. Shannon hit the first one, which is good. Bring the Grizzlies.
Well, you always want to make
4.
the first one because then the other one's a live ball
Right.
anyway, and who knows what happens. And they should crash the boards.
And she hits it.
So Gifford draws the Grizzlies within 3 with under 5 minutes to play in the game. And it looks like they got a set play by the Crusaders. What a great screen by number 13. That would be Paige Thibault.
Oh, Paige went in. Oh, nice play by.
She stepped out of bounds. So Thibault's out.
Elizabeth Barrientos comes back in.
Goffstown's got to get those rebounds. This 3-second violation on number 23. You got to get out of the paint.
That's Grumblat.
And that's a reach-in on Goffstown.
Is that Gifford again? Nope.
Yep.
No, they're calling it a Walsh.
That's the team's 5th.
Kelly Walsh is 3rd?
That's her 3rd, team's 5th. Good high screen by Carrier.
Oh, they're going to call Doherty?
Before, that's Doherty on a push, number 3. That's her 4th. They called it on her, right? Yep. So Peterson's going to go in.
Check back in for Doherty. No, these Because some of these calls, I think it's really hard for the girls. They don't know kind of what they can get away with.
No,
and
I
what
would
they
agree.
Can't.
That's on both
It's
sides.
so inconsistent.
On
It
both
is on
sides
both
of the- yeah.
sides, but it just goes to show you how officiating can affect the game.
Memorial's been very patient.
Well, when you're ahead, you can be patient.
Yeah.
I don't
So
understand
Peterson will
how-
come in for Doherty.
I didn't think the Grizzlies tipped that. Didn't that go right off the backboard and out?
Nobody's
Why
contesting
is
it.
Crusaders getting this ball back.
Another three.
Long three. We have to get these rebounds. We cannot keep missing these rebounds. Rumlat out there. She almost she's thinking about it. Oh,
That's
she
air
puts
ball.
up a long three. Air ball.
Yeah, and she's saying, I'm the game's leading scorer, so I can afford to miss one. Right? I mean, she's done so well today.
Right. She's hit like, what, 4 threes?
Yeah, Lyric Grumblatt has just done so well for the Crusaders. We're around 3 minutes to go in the game. Goffstown trails by 3. Got to get a good shot if you're the Grizzlies. Again, spacing's an issue here.
Peterson puts one up, a three, and she hits it. That's
Tie
an
game,
important
folks.
three. Emily Peterson comes through in the clutch.
We got a tie game with 3 minutes to go.
And these are definitely two evenly matched teams. This is probably what it's destined to be.
Crowd is into it on the Goffstown side.
Oh, Gifford with a beautiful steal. Can she do the layup? And she does.
Gifford now.
So that's good.
It's a 2-point lead now for the Grizzlies with that steal by Gifford, and she went in smooth.
She did.
She was expecting contact, which didn't happen. But that's not an easy layup.
No, it isn't. When you're under pressure. Oh, Carrier goes under the basket.
Greenblatt,
Ottergrum,
she wants
you got to
it.
stay on her.
Yeah.
They got to play her close. Ooh, Carrier goes in.
All right, you know what?
Oh,
That's number
are you
4
kidding me?
on.
Strong.
Yeah. Yeah. Strong, I should say. That's her 4th, so if I'm Coach Largy, I keep her in, let her foul out. You know, you just got to.
Yeah. No, at this point, you let her foul out. So Jessica Carrier puts in the first one.
And
So it's a 1-point lead for the Grizzlies.
Within 1. What a game, folks. And she
now
makes both.
Tied up again, and the Crusaders are going to take a full timeout.
So a timeout for the Crusaders. We are tied, folks, 48-48 with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in the game. And really, Bob, I think if you're the Grizzlies, you got to create some space for Kelly Walsh. She's the one who's gotten you here. But it's about the movement, don't you think?
Well, it is on the offense. It is about the movement. It's about spreading that ball out. But I think more importantly now, with this close in the game, I mean, with the game tied and such a little bit of time left, you just don't want to go out there and make the mistake that's going to kill yourself. So you gotta, when you get that ball, you got to control it, settle it down, and just pick your shots. And I think. Sometimes the Grizzlies have been a little careless tonight with the ball.
Yeah.
And there has been a couple situations where they've taken some ill-advised shots, let's say.
Yeah, I think, keep in mind, let's talk about fouls here for a second. So the Crusaders have 9. So their next foul will put Goffstown on the line for shooting 2, whereas the Grizzlies have 7. So the Crusaders will have a 1-and-1.
Right.
So, and they've got, obviously 2 more.
Well, what that means
Crusaders
for
have 2 more fouls.
Goffstown is that they should be aware of that. I'm
Yeah.
sure players like Walsh are. So you got to be aggressive into the paint, going for the basket.
Timeout. I don't think he liked what he saw there. He wants to see how they're setting up for the press. And I don't think that he had the right strategy for them to break the press. The other nice thing about this is that when a team presses, a lot of times they have a tendency to foul. Or sometimes the defense is too aggressive and you're able to get an easy layup. So I think what Coach Largy is trying to show them is here's where I want you to stand, here's where I want you to move to.
And he's going to spread them out
Right.
really up top. He's
Right.
going to have them on both wings and somebody standing right at mid-court. and force the Crusaders to spread out a little bit, or it's going to leave somebody wide open.
Now, my question is, were they looking at that board, or I don't know. They didn't seem to be fixated on it, but. So Gifford is going to inbound the ball.
Over to Walsh.
And now they back off. I would have to take it.
Right, go right in. That's right. And
There
they
you
got to
go.
let up a little
There you
bit.
go.
They
Right.
got to let up because of the fouls. So
Right.
that's why we're going to have more opportunities hopefully for Walsh to take the layups.
And they're isolating on 5. They think that 5 can go to the lane.
And she has been most
Yeah.
of the night. Oh, nice block by.
No. Be careful with that ball, Shannon Gifford. Wow.
Yep. And I think the key is they just want
Don't get stuck in a corner.
Right. I think the key is they want Walsh to have the ball as much as possible. And if the Crusaders make a mistake and put her on the line and
Timeout, because that would have been a 5-second call. So Coach Largy had to call a timeout there because that would have been a 5-second call. We've got 1:25. Goffstown leads by 2.
This is scary.
Well, it is. Bob, we went to the St. Anselm men's game today
yeah.
where it went into overtime, and we were like, kind of
Right. It was the finals.
finals.
And, St. Anselm won.
NE10. So, we were rooting for the home team. Now we're rooting for the Grizzlies, and both of these games are kind of going down to the wire.
Yeah, it's been really intense, and obviously, we haven't really talked about it tonight. We've talked about it all year. We got 9 seniors on this team.
Right.
So this
could be their last game.
It's
Right.
possible if they don't win this. So, and I think, over time, I've known many of these girls pretty well. And
Yeah,
we
well,
both
listen.
do, and we've grown some
We
attachments.
have coached many of them in different sports over the years. So, we want to see them succeed. I think the key is you got to play within yourself and look before you pass.
There you go, yeah. Make the right plays. I think if they're not sloppy, we should be able to hopefully do this. So Brennan will inbound it to Walsh, and Walsh is going to just take her time, and there's no reason to rush anything. Force the Crusaders to make a mistake.
That was a flop. Come on. That's a foul. She'll go to the line shooting 2.
And that's going to be on Gould again, I think.
That was a frustration foul by Gould. That's her 4th.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be 4 or 5 for
So
her.
Walsh will go to the line shooting 2. This could make it a 2-possession game. And she
Probably
sinks
hit
the first.
one.
Big bucket here. This will
is
make it a 2-possession game. She
And
makes
she
it.
does it.
So again, you don't want to foul if you're Goffstown as best you can because you don't want the clock to stop.
Right. And it's going to force the Crusaders to take a chance.
Yeah, unfortunately, Barriento couldn't get a grip of the ball.
Oh, what a play. Grumblatt.
Okay, now listen, you don't have to, you don't need to score here.
Oh, but you do have to hang on to the ball. And they stole it from Walsh. Grumblatt
was
comes in and
horrible.
hits the layup.
That was so bad. That was not good.
Yep. Well, they collapsed in on Kelly Walsh, and she lost the ball.
Yeah.
So now that brings them within 2.
What I'm trying to say is that on that one, you just have to keep the ball. You just have to keep the ball, let them foul you.
Yeah. She should have just brought it in close, So.
All right, so Goffstown leads by 2. And really the key here is you just don't want to turn the ball over. I mean, arguably, you can force the Crusaders to foul you and put you on the line. That's the smart play, just so you know.
Well, it is.
But it's not easy with the Crusaders playing aggressive defensively to be able to consistently pass the ball and how shall we say, play the game of keep away.
Well, all you really got to do is they got to make sure they inbound this right, and then just keep the ball close to them, even if they have to.
Right, so they're going to press. They're going to press again. But give credit to the Crusaders. They played really great defense on that last possession, stole the ball from Walsh, and then a beautiful lead pass for the bucket.
So this inbounding, we got our best, I think, inbounder doing this, Gifford. So over to Walsh, which is good. Kelly, keep the ball close to you. All right, out to Brennan.
That's a foul.
Oh, good, they got her.
On 12.
And that's going to be
that is her last one.
Brunette.
She's done.
That's 5.
She's out of the game.
Out.
So now it's a game of free throws, folks. It's 2 shots for Brennan because they're in the double bonus. So in comes Ryan Morin, and Ryan Morin has 4 fouls too.
Herself, yeah.
Yeah, Morin has 4 fouls herself.
I think Gould's got 4 also.
So again, if Brennan can sink both of these are massive free throws for Liv Brennan.
Even one of them puts us in better shape. So.
Got to make this one. You got to make this one.
This is an important shot for the senior, Liv Brennan.
And the crowd is noisy here.
If she does miss it, it's going to be very important that Gifford and Strong get in there, get the
Missed
rebound.
it again. It's a violation on one of the Goffstown players. So,
it wouldn't have mattered
boy.
if she got it anyway now.
Oh boy.
And all the Grizzlies are going to back out. All right, this is scary.
So we got 30 seconds left here. Goffstown leads by 2.
Oh, Grumlett knocks down Walsh. She
Long
gets a 3.
No good.
Oh my God.
Gifford
comes down with the biggest
she gets
rebound of
fouled.
the year, and she gets fouled. So she'll go to the line.
To shoot 2.
18 seconds left.
Right.
That was the biggest rebound of Gifford's career right there.
So a great rebound by Shannon Gifford.
And I know we don't interview here at the road games, but I'll tell you, if we were to pick our 3 stars tonight, again, I'd put Gifford back in there for this one too.
Definitely Brennan.
Yep.
No doubt in my mind.
And Livy Brennan and obviously Walsh did very well.
Again, if she makes 2 of these, the game could be almost over, but she can't do it. Damn.
She's got to at least make one of them.
Yeah.
She's got to make one.
Shouldn't have said that, I guess, but.
Yeah. 18 seconds. If she does miss it, again, the rebound's important. She got that one. So
again, now you got to guard the 3-point line. To guard the 3-point line.
Don't let Grumlett take it.
Yep. Guard the 3.
And we're down in 10 seconds. Oh, they knocked down Walsh.
Guard the 3.
And she took the 3. And she missed. And Gifford again with the rebound to Walsh. 1. It's over. And the Grizzlies win. They will move to the semifinals. And the Grizzlies win. Girls, Grizzlies win.
So great job by the ladies tonight. All right.
And it couldn't happen to a better group of girls.
I would agree.
Swear to God, I love these girls. They played very well.
So, Bob, if you want to go down, I don't know about us, Caleb, but we're going to pass. So good job, and we're going to. So the Goffstown Grizzlies win 53-50 on the road at Memorial, and they will play next Wednesday. Not sure where. All right, so we'll find out. We'll let you know. So for that, my name is Scott Gross. Bob Bartolucci. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.